Hello everyone, welcome to Moonflower Tarot. Before I begin, I just want to remind you that I now have an Etsy page where you can get personal email readings from me, and the link to that Etsy page is in the description box below. So without further ado, let's start. The purpose of this video or tarot reading is to figure out what should you look out for. So what should you watch out for? What's coming your way in the near future? I'm going to count down from 10, and that's going to give you 10 seconds to decide between the three piles or the three crystals starting now. And I just want to state a quick disclaimer that this video or tarot reading isn't going to resonate with everyone because it is such a general reading. So if you feel like something doesn't sound right, feel free to move on to another pile, or you can take what resonates and leave the rest. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you've made your choice, I'm going to go right ahead and start with the first pile, and I'm going to move the other piles out of the way. Okay, so for pile 1 for the citrine crystal group, so what do we have for you guys? Let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards. So what should you be watching out for in the near future? What is coming your way? Okay, so we have the moon, we have the Three of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm seeing here that something is being hidden from you. I'm getting some strong water sign energy from either you or someone you're involved with. Water sign being Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But with the moon card, something is cloaked in mystery, barely in the moonlight. You can see it, but I'm also getting some third eye chakra opening energy. So you will be noticing things, noticing something about some kind of romantic connection here. I'm seeing this might be ongoing, or this might be something new coming in. But with the Three of Cups, this is a connection with a person who you're in the same community or group, or maybe like a work group or team or department at work, or this could even be like your professional network or just your community in general. But I'm seeing that you have a lot of mutual acquaintances, either that or there are a lot of eyes on you. And this person, I'm getting some really strong twin flame energy with all of this, this entire spread. So with this person, I'm seeing that it is a twin flame connection, and it's going to change you on a spiritual and soul level with the Wheel of Fortune. There will be a lot of eyes on you. It's a very complex situation. So honestly, I'm getting with the moon card that you should sort of be careful of putting everything out there too fast. I think this is just telling you to think things through a little bit first before announcing things on social media or making everything public, because there are a lot of eyes on you. And I'm seeing that this is kind of a complex situation where there's a third party involved. Maybe this is either you or this person. You're sort of maybe still kind of wrapping things up, or in a separation process with a third party. So maybe this person's ex or ex-partner, like they're in the process of separating with them, or you're in the process of separating with an ex-partner of some kind. And so you just want to maybe keep it a little bit secretive until the situation is smoothed out, until you know that it's the right time to announce things, and until you're completely comfortable with putting it out there in the open. So let's see what else we have here. So we have the Knave of Chalices. With this card, I'm getting immediately jealousy. So okay, so with your connection with this person, there are going to be a lot of eyes on you, like I mentioned earlier. this will be, once again, a twin flame connection where you feel like you shared a past life with this person, and you feel as though they're, but you still feel like there's a lot of eyes on you, even if this is like meant to be, and it's like the universe has, put all the cards in place, and the stars are aligning for you to come together. There's still a lot of eyes on you, and unfortunately, there's people who are watching who will be jealous and who will maybe be throwing some shade your way, but what can you do? You can't please everyone, you can't make everyone happy. But yeah, I'm seeing that there are a lot of eyes on you when it comes to this person. Maybe because you have a lot of acquaintances in common, or something, like a lot of mutual people, or maybe one of or both of you are like social media influencer types, and maybe so there's just a lot of eyes on you. It's a complex situation. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have good things, and then we have, once again, more third eye chakra energy. We have some abundance coming in with the good things. So regardless of the haters or the haterade or whatever it is that's going to, these eyes being put on you from being with this person, I'm seeing that you guys are going to be each other's lucky charms. There's a lot of lucky energy, a lot of abundant energy that you provide for each other, because I think the universe has, aligned the stars, put everything in place for you to come together again, possibly continuing from a past life. And I'm also seeing like a delicate dance, like with this card, between each other when it comes to, needing to sort of feel each other out when it comes to like what you're comfortable with, like what the other person's comfortable with, and kind of like smoothing out the bumps when it comes to things like that. And yeah, once again, I'm seeing like a past life cycle and then repeating in the present due to some kind of universal pattern, universal cycle. So yes, once again, strong twin flame energy. But yes, really great things happening. Like you'll feel like spiritually changed or impacted in some way from this connection I'm getting. So let's see what else we have. We have, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So you may be dealing with the Sagittarius, but really I'm getting a lot of strong water energy, possibly Leo as well. But yeah, there's no need to look at the bigger picture. Once again, you can't please everyone. You can't always please all the haters, are going to be jealous or have, a need to sort of keep like karmic ties with you. Like you're going to have to cut the cord, and if they don't like it, then, what can you really do? I mean, this is a twin flame connection that I think takes precedence over these things, over other people even, and it's like a pattern continuing, and the universe has made it so that it's supposed to be this way. It's like a past life connection coming back together. It's just basically meant to be. I mean, and you'll notice synchronicities as well. And you almost feel like the universe shot an arrow, like a Cupid's arrow, into your heart when you are aligned with this person, or you come together with this person again. So one thing I didn't mention in the intro is I am going to be casting charms for each group. So actually, let me move these cards out of the way, and I will be casting, or how about we just leave one card here, and I'll be casting some charms for you. So let's see what we have for group 1 in terms of what they have to watch out for. Please give us some symbols. Please give us some messages, please. Okay, wow, we got a lot. So I'm going to zoom right in here. Okay, so let me just flip over all the charms, and then I'll get to the meanings. Then we can look at them as a whole. Okay, so we have Okay, so here's what I see. I see that when you're together, you feel at peace. You feel, I think this person is going to feel like you are a miracle, or like you being together is like a miracle. Like maybe they were hurt a lot in the past, or you were hurt a lot in the past, and you felt like I'm never going to find love, like true love that's like mutually satisfying, and that really feels this way. But this is what it's going to feel like, a miracle. The universe has your back when it comes to this connection. You'll finally feel free from any kind of past, I think, pain or like karmic cords when you come in alignment with this person. This person's gonna really love the way you smell. I'm thinking you have like a signature scent, or you may even purchase a signature scent coming up in the near future and wear it around them, and they're really going to appreciate it. They're really going to love this scent, like a signature scent, or maybe just the way you smell, like maybe shampoo or something. Yeah, this is definitely twin flame connection with this, and I'm seeing like opposites attract, like we saw earlier with the cards. It's like one of you is a very emotional, sort of intuitive kind of energy with the moon card that we saw earlier. Oh, it's actually under here. Oops, I didn't move it. But yeah, with the moon card, I'm seeing that one of you guys is this really, intuitive, like watery, or just, emotional, deeply emotional, sensitive energy. And then the other one is more action-based and more extroverted. But it's the ultimate balance of like someone who's receptive, sensitive, emotional, intuitive, very soft, watery energy with, this extroverted, action-oriented person. So the perfect balance between yin and yang, masculine and feminine energies. There's some significance with the letter R. So one or both of you, your names, first, middle, or last name may start with the letter R, or maybe something you have in common with each other may start with R, like an institution or something that you just have in common. Maybe the way that you met, there's some significance with the letter R. You will feel like you are finally coming out of the winter almost. When you come in alignment with this person, you'll finally feel like, oh, the ice is melting in my heart, or finally the spring is coming, like after a long winter of just like getting like barren, like cold, not a lot of things growing. And now you'll feel this like blossoming in your heart, like feelings like flowers blossoming in your heart kind of energy. And yeah, you balance each other out perfectly with this yin and yang, masculine and feminine energy. But yeah, once again, this person will be in your community, social network, professional network, or maybe at work, like the same department, or you'll have a lot of people in common, or something in common that links you together in the bigger scheme of things. So like, comment, subscribe, share if this resonated with you, group 1. And I just want to remind you again that I now have an Etsy page where you can get personal email readings from me. And the link to that Etsy page is in the description box below. So without further delay, I'm going to get straight into group 2. Let me just move these cards out of the way and we will get straight into group 2. Okay, so here we have group 2. So what do we have for you guys? What do you need to watch out for? So let's see what we have for your tarot cards here. So what is coming your way? What are you going to need to watch out for? Okay, so here we have the 5 of Swords, we have the Page of Cups, and then we have Justice. Okay, so I'm seeing here that there's been some emotional trauma in the past. I think one or both of you, there's some love energy here I'm getting with the Page of Cups and Justice. I'm getting like romantic energy coming your way, or Or maybe this is just you, but let's look at the other cards to see what's going on. But for some reason, I don't know why, immediately, even before looking at the other cards, I just, for some reason, felt like something heart energy coming, like with the Page of Cups and Justice. But I think you in particular, possibly, or maybe even this other person that's coming your way with this energy, had some emotional trauma in your past related to some kind of abuse. Because Five of Swords usually indicates like some kind of abuse, whether it's emotional abuse, physical, it could be anything like mental, gaslighting, some kind of abuse, some kind of trauma where you really had to heal from this in order to fully move on. And maybe you're not fully healed from this, or maybe sometimes you still feel like triggered by certain things. But you know what? That's okay. I mean, that's human nature, and that's just the way, we are as humans. Like, we tend to be triggered. We relive past situations when we are triggered by certain external stimuli. So don't blame yourself for that. And with the Page of Cups, I'm seeing, new love coming in. It's something new, very new though. Or this could even be, if it's not love, it can even be related to matters of the heart. By way of like a creative endeavor or some kind of new opportunity when it comes to creative passions. You're going to be hearing some news or some kind of offer. I mean, because look at this, the Page of Cups. It's clearly an offer of some kind, whether it be romantic or something to do with your creative passions or what you do that's, that you hold dear to your heart. And with Justice, I'm seeing here karmic retribution for what you have suffered in the past, all the healing that you've done. I'm really getting the sense that you had to be really strong and really heal and really overcome like some kind of emotional obstacles here. But the universe is listening. The universe sees what's going on and senses what's going on, and I think you do as well. Like, you're strong, and you know that you've overcome a lot, and you know that you have paid your dues when it comes to any kind of karmic dues, that were owed. And with the Justice card, clearly you are getting what you're owed. The universe is going to be sending you some really good energy here with this offer. And with the Weeping Willow in the background, I'm almost getting the sense that this could be something that you've been waiting on for a really long time from your past, that you might have thought, oh, I don't have a chance with this, or I don't really think this is going to work. But then it suddenly is going to come in, and you're going to be like, oh, I do have a chance, because, there's this offer coming in, whether it's romantic or something to do with creative opportunities here. So let's see what else we have. And I'm also getting some air energy from either you, or maybe you have strong air placements, air being Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in your astrological chart. So we have Three of Wands. Okay, so like I predicted earlier with the Three of Wands, there's some new romantic energy coming in with the Page of Cups here. So definitely some new romance coming in. Look at the difference, wow, between this card and this card. It's just so different. I mean, look at how like cold and kind of desolate and like winter, like things are very dead when it comes to like plants and nature. And then it's replaced by this. So this is like that feeling of karmic retribution once again with the Justice card. You're getting your justice. You're getting what you're owed, because you've done the work and you've done the healing and you've worked on yourself. And there's this new love once again coming in, I think, with the Page of Cups. You know what? This may even be, with this sort of karmic retribution energy, multiple offers, not just romantically, but also in your creative pursuits. So this may be in multiple areas of your life with Three of Wands, multiple new beginnings I'm getting. Like, I'm getting some really new beginning energy with all of this. Also the person, like a romantic interest that may be coming in, I'm getting some strong fire or Leo, especially Leo, or some kind of maybe Aries or Sag, but some fire energy in their chart. Let's see what else we have. We have what is hidden will be revealed. Okay, so with the Page of Cups, this offer coming your way will be revealed shortly. This number 54 may be significant in some way, maybe a past date like May 4th, or 9 if you combine the two. So September may be significant, or maybe even just the numbers 5 and 4 or 9. But yes, something that is hidden will be revealed here. I'm also getting some third eye chakra energy. I'm opening up, and you're opening like a portal to some kind of prosperity or abundance that you've been manifesting towards you by once again doing the work required, paying your karmic debts. And then justice obviously coming in with these new offers. So that's great. So let's look at another card. So here we have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Okay, so there may be some Cancer energy in one or both of your charts as well. But yes, it's saying that yes, a personal issue reaches resolution, and I'm almost getting that multiple issues that you have been sort of working on are coming full circle as, you know, karmic retribution plays out, and you are getting the offers that you have been working towards and manifesting towards you, whether it's in romance or with creative pursuits. So one thing I didn't mention earlier in the intro is I'm going to be casting some charms for you as well. So I'm going to be casting some random charms for you. So I'm just going to place the charms on top of this card. So let's see what we have for pile 2 when it comes to your charms. So what does pile 2 need to look out for? Give us some more information, please. Give us some more symbols or some more messages, please, with the charms. So what do we have for pile 2? Oh, wow, we got a lot. Okay, so I'm going to zoom right in. I'm going to flip these over, and then we will get to the meanings. Okay. Okay, so here are some letters. So we have N and H, so that may be significant in some way. Maybe your names, initials, institutions, things, any kind of noun, really, places. New Hampshire might be significant. Something with N and H for sure. Interesting. That you may have in common with maybe this person or maybe this creative opportunity coming your way when it comes to this offer. N and H may be significant somehow. You're going to be really feeling in your element. There may be some opportunities to travel in the future, or even if it's not physical travel, you will feel like the sense of like you're exploring new things. And look how cute this looks on top of this planet here. Just, yeah, like it just symbolizes you like moving into like new, you know, venturing into new waters or like new lands, kind of. Maybe it's like a new skill, a new field, new type of romance. Like it's different from your previous, you know, love offers that you've gotten in some way, and it's positive. I'm getting positive energy. And with this rabbit, I'm getting, yes, you'll be having a lot of fun, a lot of play. You'll be exploring kind of like an Alice in Wonderland. That really goes well with this, symbolizing travel. You'll be exploring almost like new lands or new experiences or new things that you've never really, you know, gotten to explore before. So exploration, there's a need to clean up some things in the past, like with that, you know, previous situation that was kind of negative that may trigger you. I think it's time to finally let go of that cord, or, you know, start snipping away at it. And then we have your subconscious coming into play here. Pay attention to your dreams, your intuition. Maybe keep a dream journal. Creativity. So once again, yeah, I'm really strongly getting that you're going to be getting an offer when it comes to something you're passionate about. Like I mentioned earlier, you're going to be feeling really in control of your life, especially in comparison to the past where you kind of felt like out of control, or you were at the mercy of somebody else's control. Well, now you're going to be taking control of your life, and it's going to feel good. I mean, with these offers coming in. And then here we have inspire. So I'm getting that you, whether you know it or not, really inspire people, either when it comes to the way that you are with people, like connecting with people, or maybe your creativity, like you inspire people. But I'm getting with this, even with this crab in the back, or this Cancerian energy, I think you also inspire people through the way that you connect with others, from your heart space. It's very deep, it's very emotional, and it's very warm. It's warm and it's impactful. It leaves an impression on people. Very beautiful energy. So like, comment, subscribe, share if this resonated with you, group 2. And I just want to remind you again that I now have an Etsy page where you can get personal email readings from me. And the link to that Etsy page is in the description box below. So without further ado, I'm going to get straight into group 3. Let me just put these charms back. Okay, so I'm going to be going straight into group 3 here. Okay, so here we have group 3. So what do we have for you guys? What do we have for you guys? What do you have to look out for? What do you have to watch out for? What's coming in your near future? What is coming in? Okay, so here we have the 9 of Swords. We have the Fool, and then we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting that you, in your past, or maybe even you might be coming out of this phase of, this phase of anxiety, or feeling like you're overwhelmed, maybe nightmares, or just having trouble sleeping at night because you have so much on your mind. But you're coming out of that energy, I'm seeing here, with this Fool card in the middle. The Fool represents, it could represent new beginnings, coming back to, like maybe reconnecting with your childhood, or even just, refreshing, like a fresh start, like starting from a clean slate. So I'm getting that maybe you have either gotten counseling, or you're doing some work when it comes to like mental or emotional healing here, or something you're doing something right, because you are slipping from this energy of anxiety to this really carefree energy, which is basically the complete opposite here. I mean, this couldn't be more opposite from 9 of Swords to the Fool. But I'm also getting, alternately, this could mean that you are worried about taking a chance on something, because the Fool represents, jumping into things without knowing all the details, without knowing everything, and just taking a chance, taking a risk, and moving forward in a very carefree way. But I'm getting here with the 6 of Wands, the universe is basically telling you to go ahead and take that risk, because it's going to work out in your favor. The 6 of Wands indicates victory, and that's really all there is to it. Victory, you're going to be on the winning side of whatever risk you decide to take. I think you've been worrying about it, overanalyzing. I'm getting this energy that you've been thinking about it from all different angles. You may be an air sign, possibly. Or for some reason I'm getting Earth, so air being Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Earth being Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But I'm getting that you have been overanalyzing and looking at it from all different angles, but the universe is telling you just stop overanalyzing and clear your mind, take a deep breath, and just take the risk, because if it feels right, if your intuition is telling you to do it, something is telling you just do it, and it just feels right, even though you don't know all the details, even though it can be a little scary because it feels new. And it's going to work out in your favor, and you will rise victorious from this, whatever this risk is. So that's amazing. And also this is kind of telling you to keep your eye on the prize, even though you have to face obstacles or overcome things, like new obstacles on the way where you're like, oh, I don't know about this, I don't know if I could do this. Well, the universe is saying do it, and have confidence in yourself, because it looks like things will pan out in your favor here. But I do want to state a disclaimer that this is a very general reading, so obviously this isn't going to resonate with everyone. So I want to just state that, and also to caution to use common sense and do your research as well. But once again, that's different from overanalyzing. I think the message here is to, yes, do your research, look into the details, and use common sense, but at the same time, you don't want to keep replaying the same thing in your head over and over like a broken record, because then that goes into overanalyzing territory, where then it becomes no longer, it no longer serves you to keep thinking about it in circles. So just do what you need to do, and then go ahead and step forward if it feels right to you, because there may be multiple new opportunities coming your way, multiple new avenues for taking some kind of risk or exploring something new here, but it will work out in your favor, whatever you decide on with the Six of Wands. That's what I'm getting here. So let's look at another card here. This card is driving me crazy because it keeps moving for some reason. Interesting. Okay. So here we have the Two of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So I'm seeing here that I don't know if this is an ongoing energy or someone who is coming in, but this person, I'm getting like a masculine energy. This could also be feminine energy. Fiery, somebody with fiery placements. But more so I'm getting earth, like I saw earlier. Someone who may be like a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or maybe Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but more so getting fire. Either fire or air. But anyways, so they're eyeing you from afar. I think you may be aware of this person, you may not be, but you may already have gotten an inkling that you have a secret admirer. But wow, look at this. I mean, I think I don't even have to explain much, because I mean, this energy here is very magnetic, lots of physical chemistry. But with the Two of Pentacles, the meaning conveys a new partnership. So this could even be a romantic partnership headed your way, or it's going to feel very, there's a lot of physical chemistry here, a lot of, there's a lot of spicy, feisty energy coming from this person, or maybe even yourself. Yeah, a lot of passion, but honestly, yeah, partnership. So this could even be maybe even someone who can help you out when it comes to, I don't know why I'm getting this vibe of like helping you out with something you're pursuing when it comes to your career or your creative pursuits as well. But yeah, there's somebody who really admires your physique, whether you're female, whether you're male, somebody coming in, or maybe somebody that you're already aware of right now really admires your physique, and you may not even realize just how much they admire you, or just how much they watch you when you're not looking. But just know that yes, it's intense. So it's interesting. Okay, so let's put this here. And I'm also honestly getting that you could do a bit with some romance in your life, because this anxiety, I think, maybe coming from also a place of just like needing a bit more spice in your life, a little more passion, a little more blah blah boom or something. So whatever romantic energy is headed your way, it's going to be good for you. So just know that it's going to add some spice here that you may very well benefit from. Okay, so what else do we have? We have gifts from the past. Okay, so gifts from the past. So there's going to be something coming your way from your past that obviously will be benefiting you in some way. Maybe if you were unsure of which direction to take here with the Fool card, maybe that's why you've been feeling all this anxiety or overanalyzing. I'm getting, see the compass in this card. So I'm getting that maybe something from your past is going to help you sort of direct you in the right, or push you in the right direction with this compass. And it's something from your past that you may have forgotten about, or that you may have, this could even be like a person that you sort of became distant with, or this could even be like just something that you forgot about that's going to reemerge, and it's going to point you in the right direction when it comes to where to go. Like, where should I jump? What risk should I take? Like, which path should I go down on? Well, whatever this thing is coming towards you from the past is going to help you, nudge you in the right direction. So let's look at another card here. So we have, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay, yeah. So, maybe this person coming your way might be Aries, or maybe you have some strong Aries placements in your chart as well. But honestly, yeah, this card is basically telling you, overanalyzing is only going to get you so far. And if you've done the research, if you've already dotted your I's and crossed your T's, and you've already sort of come up with a pros and cons list, I don't know, in your mind, and you've done everything that you can do, that's when you stop. That's when you stop thinking, clear your mind, and just make your decision and stick with it. Because I'm seeing here that, yeah, once again, overanalyzing isn't really going to do you much good. And sometimes it's best to just try something out and see if it works. See if it works. And if it doesn't, you can always bounce back from it. But I think the message here is to just go and try it. If it sounds right, if your intuition is telling you this is right, common sense, you've done the research, everything is telling you do it, try it. And if it doesn't work out, remember things aren't usually forever. You can try it out, and if it's not right for you, then just, you can bounce back from it. You can, do something else as well. But here I'm seeing it's time to take action with Aries card. And also with this, yeah, I'm definitely getting kind of like a winner energy. I'm getting this energy that with this new avenue, with this new thing that you're going to explore or jump into, or this risk, it's going to be victorious as long as you follow your intuition and do the research and keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the ball. Yeah, and it is time to take action. You may want to get more in tune also with any kind of Aries energy that you may have in your chart, or maybe just like Aries energy in general. You could even Google traits of an Aries. You can use that energy to benefit you in the future coming up. Maybe this might sound a bit witchy or hocus pocus. You could even try wearing more red. If you're feminine energy, wear red lipstick. Red in general, Aries is all about Mars energy, which is about drive, action. It's about desire. It's about survival. And Aries is all about, winning, victory. Aries, the god of war. So this is really about victory and the message here is you can't win a war if you don't go ahead and, enlist or something. Okay, I'm actually not into wars and things like that, but this is just an analogy. But, Aries is the god of war. But once again, drive, the color red, physicality even, sensuality, desire, survival, this kind of thing. Just believe that you will arise victorious, as long as you follow your intuition, and as long as you follow your instinct, that instinct inside of you that's telling you you have to do this, or maybe not, depending on whatever your instinct tells you. So what I didn't mention in the intro is I'm actually going to be casting some charms for you here. Some random charms to try to give you more symbols. So let me do that right now. So what charms or symbols, what messages do we have for group 1? So messages do we have for group 1, please, when it comes to their charms? What charms do you have for, group 3. I don't know why I kept saying group 1 for some reason, but group 3. Okay, I actually dropped one. Actually, I'll put that back. Didn't make it over here. Okay, so, wow, we got a lot of words. Okay, so I'm going to zoom right in, and then we'll get to the meanings. Okay, let me just get to the meanings as I flip them over. Okay, so here we have hope, we have inspire, we have miracle, and then we have trust, and then we have the moon, we have the tiger, we have the mushroom. Oh, we have inspire again. Wow, okay. We have the rabbit, we have time, we have the lips, We have, okay, white dress and this tree here. Okay, so let's zoom right in and I will get to the meanings. So the letters X and K may be significant for you. This could even be like your name, like initials, first or last name, or maybe an institution or place or something. X also indicates the number 10. This could also symbolize endings or beginnings, or maybe even moving to a new place or travel or something like that. And the letter K, this could even stand for kiss, like maybe kiss is significant in some way.